If life has taught me anything, it's this one thing. We're living in an age, in an era that is totally different from our parents and nothing like our grandparents. What I mean by that is, I don't need to be some big anchor in a big news company. I have the internet. I can share my opinions and thoughts and ideas, and millions and billions of people can go and hear me out. And that's the beauty of the internet. It is interesting to note that back in the day when the movies first started, quality and all this was, like, say, somewhere right here. And as time progressed, quality got better, 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 and better until where we are today. Movies that we watch and news, even just news, is just at such an explosive rate of quality, is just so, like, whoa, so much information. Our advertising is just like, wow, just so much. However, with the invent of the internet and where we are today, how far it has gone, people like me sitting in a place like this with who knows what that is and some nice picture there, I could have millions and billions of people listening to me. It's just a huge shift has occurred in our age. That's a beautiful, wonderful thing. I could be sitting here in the middle of who knows where with just the very basics. For example, what am I getting a video off right now? I have a laptop that's barely alive, but just functioning good enough. I have a camera, and I have just a little bit of light coming from a little teeny tiny dot right next to the camera, and just some basic lighting. But the impact and effect it could have is something, just something that still baffles the educated mind. They're like, how do people, why do people, who are people now? Why do they watch this stuff? You could look at a lot of different people on YouTube who are nobodies in this world, aren't in Hollywood or any of this, yet they have millions and millions of people following them, and in this very context, they're listening to me, to you, and to others. And there's hundreds of examples where this is the case. And that's the age we live in today. In our age, it is awesome because it's not as much about quality, but the content and the quality of what we say. The quality of what's back here and what I'm relaying to you. If it's coming from here or is it coming from here. It's amazing because the times that we're living in now is, sorry, I just have my hands like this because they're going to be flying everywhere. But the times that we're living in is so amazing. It's just like perfect. It's perfection because sorry, my hands are coming out. If what I have to say is coming from here, from my heart, from my heart to yours, and you'll feel that. And you'll share it with other people. And if it's coming from here, though, and from the desire for something like this, if it's strictly that, you're going to catch on right away. There is going to be no like, oh, there's something about that dude or that gal, like, I want to watch what they got. But when it comes from here, and that's what I'm all about, is trying to reconnect back to what is in here, so that when we do get to the point where we can share, it comes from here to your heart. And this way, we're all winners. And we leave the big companies baffled, wondering, what's going on? Again, as you see, it doesn't take much to start. When there is gold on the inside, it's going to start flowing out, because that's what comes from you. It comes from the inside. When do you start? What do I do? How do I go about it? Well, I was just watching a video about how one girl, she's very, very popular on YouTube, and they asked her, how did you start? Why did you start? She's like, I don't know. I went got a degree, but then I just did a video, and I liked it, and so I started doing it. And this is what I'm talking about. It comes from the heart, and it came to people. Yeah, she might be rash, she might be like uses some intense language, but people are watching it. People have caught on, people are sharing it, people are subscribing, And they're going there. Why? Because what is being relayed to us is not what's in here, but who the person is. And yes, in the end, does it mean they're making money? Yes. But the reason why it started is what I'm trying to challenge you to do, is to get in tune more with yourself. Think, what is it that you are? After years of contemplation and asking a lot of questions and trying to understand life, I finally decided to get on with making the videos I knew I should always be making, just putting it out there for the world to see. And so I started spending lots of time, and I was just, today I sat down and I'm like, I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it! What was it? Fear? Fear of the unknown, fear of I don't know how people might think about this, fear that, or just worry that my quality is not going to be as good as the professionals or those who've been doing it for a long time. Heck, they all started off just like this, very basic. My journey has been very interesting, and just like the rest of everybody else on Earth, is unique. And I had a lot of starts, a lot of, some would claim them to be false starts. When you have something to share with the world, you got something to share with the world. It's going to come from here, it's going to come to there. From my heart to your heart. This video, was it perfection? Of course not. But are we really going for perfection? Or are we going for something raw, like real? I thought I had only one idea to relay in this video, but it comes out that I had over 5 different things. How we should just start stuff, that we should save the stuff we start, that we might have false starts, so why didn't I do this earlier? We're never really going for perfection. Don't go for perfection. Go for you. That's what people want. That's what I want. That's what you want. We want to be us. So just be you. Sit back, relax, kind of think through who you are, what it is that you want to share with the world. Be bold, be courageous, and go for it.